First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning into this channel. If you like the videos and suggestions that I will be offering, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll be passing along some helpful hints and some suggestions and tips that will hopefully help you in the long run in your bowling endeavors. And this is some of the stuff that I've learned throughout the years of my bowling. But before we get into any videos and tips, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Jeff, better known as Jazz. And I've been bowling since I was 25. And that was back in 1984. After a few years of bowling, I finally got enough courage to join a field bowling league. My average was about 140 when I started. That was back in 1988. Throughout those years, as I was coming up, I watched a lot of good bowlers, asked a lot of questions, took a lot of notes. And hopefully some of that stuff that they were telling me will help me improve my bowling. Back in 1990, my average was about 155 when I read a book by Mike Albee and John Ferraro. Took my average from a 155 to a 175 in one season. My philosophy was, if you want to be good, you have to bowl against people who are good. And that's what I did. Every chance I got, I tried to bowl against people who were a lot better than me in order to improve my game. When I first got into bowling, I was bowling with a 16-pound ball. I've never had a coach, but I wish someone would have told me that you didn't have to roll with a bowling ball that heavy. And in 94, not 94, I mean 97, my son turned 4 and we brought him out to the bowling alley. He was what was considered a bowling alley baby. And I coached him until he went off to college with a 205 average up at Robert Morris University in Chicago. He was on the same team with Marshall Kent. So I've been coaching kids and adults since 1997. And throwing the 16-pound bowling ball, my average ended up at 205. So once I got injured, I went down in weight to a 15-pound ball, and my average ended up being a 207. So in 2015, I went down again to a 14-pound ball. Now my average is 213. That's enough of talking about me. Let's talk about the very important aspect of bowling, and that's the approach and your timing. If your timing is off, you will most likely not hit your mark. No matter if you take 3 steps, 4 steps, or 5 steps for your approach, your timing has to be on point. What I used to tell the people that I was coaching, your arm swing in bowling is just like your arm swing when you're walking. Your arm swing in bowling should be nice and relaxed, so you'll be able to get out of the ball. Along with your timing being on point, now comes in the aspect of your balance. If your balance is off, your chances of hitting your target are very slim. You're either going to push it too far or you're going to pull it inside, trying to recover from being off balance. Let's see if I can demonstrate what I'm talking about as far as your balance, your timing with 3-step approach. Let's see if I can demonstrate your arm swing approach and timing on the 4-step approach. Now I'm going to demonstrate the same process on a 5-step approach. So that was just a short demonstration of how your timing, arm swing, and balance comes into play on your shot. If you like this video, hit that like button. Sure to subscribe and leave your comments at the bottom. I'll try to respond to as many comments as I can. Thanks. Have a good day. Along with your timing being